Howdy, guys. How are you all doing? How are my inpatients doing? It's Andrew the Android Koloski here, and I'm back for round two. I am back for round two. Hi, how are you? Okay, so let's get my inpatients joining here. At the very least, let's get Rusty in the house. All right. All right. I mean, I hope he... Hey, Rod. Are you the Olivia Rodrigo, or are you just somebody posing? How's it hanging? It's hanging pretty well. I got NAMI tonight. What's up? What's up, my inpatients? What's up, my inpatients? She says she's a roadie. Is that what Olivia Rodrigo's fans are called? Roadies? So O-Rod is a roadie. Like a Swiftie, but for Olivia Rodrigo. She's a roadie, an O-Rod. Let's Google that. What are Olivia Rodrigo's fans called? What are Olivia Rodrigo's fans called? It doesn't really matter, I guess. Yeah, my fans are called the Inpatients, you know? You know, the Swifties, Taylor Swift's fans are called the Swifties. Olivia Rodrigo's fans are called the Roadies. My fans are called the Inpatients. Formerly Cellmates. OG fans are called the Cellmates, though. That's for sure. But I'm not Cell Waters anymore. I guess I'll share with you some photos I took yesterday with my father. They're kind of cool, so why not? Okay, here we go. This is a photo my father took of me yesterday. And that's a photo my father took of me yesterday. And that's a photo my father took of me yesterday. What is a bolo tie? Olivia Rodrigo says it would look so much better with a bolo tie. What is a bolo tie? You know, obviously I got a very minimal budget at the moment, O-Rod, but what is a bolo tie? I'm Googling it now. It's a necktie. Somebody says, make memories instead of always forcing memories away. That's what's up, dude. They're telling me, go out there, engage with people, make memories. Don't just capture memories on social media, you know? Go out there and create memories. Fair point, fair point, fair point. Fair point, O-Rod. Not everything has to be on social media, man. Oh. And besides, social media isn't really an accurate portrayal of what somebody's life is like. It's snapshots of them at the best moments of their life. And when you get to know somebody in real life, you often find out their social media presence isn't who they actually are. I remember there was a girlfriend I had back in like 2012. And obviously when I saw her social media, before actually meeting her, because I met her on a dating website, I was convinced her life was, rainbows and butterflies and, amazing. And then I got to know her and, discovered, you don't really know somebody based on their social media persona, presence. And, obviously when you get to know somebody, you might find out they're actually sad in a lot of ways. And their life isn't just this one big magical adventure, My social media, they say, is showcasing of insanity. I'm not saying this person's life was miserable. I'm just saying, it wasn't all I was imagining it to be. I was imagining, maybe it was a little harsh how I phrased, her life, but what I'm trying to say was when I got to know her, you find out, things aren't always what they seem based on somebody's social media persona, And on that note, Rusty, I think you better get your ass in here because it's time for your favorite part of the day. It's time for pleasure. It's time for me to give Rusty pleasure. It's time for me to give Rusty some pleasure. Go into your little jingle jingle washing machine. Go into your little jingle jingle. Any day now. Does Rusty ever return the favor, or do I give Rusty all the pleasure? No, I give Rusty all the pleasure. He never returns the favor. Putting the wash in the dryer. Putting the wash. Putting the wash. Putting the wash in the dryer. What the hell? Coming to the live stream at this time, standing 6'6" tall, weighing 273 pounds, Sal Waters. Wee wee wah, wee wah, wee wee wah, wee wah. You are going down. Ah! Somebody asked me, what's the story behind the wee wee wah sound? So there was a wrestling video game, and in the video game, my character would often go wee wah, wee wah, wee wah, wee wah. It was a taunt he did. So I guess it's a wrestling taunt. I guess it's like a martial arts taunt. I don't know. And I created the wee wah sound to it. Dr. Teals. Yeah, it's for soaking feet, Dr. Teals, man. Somebody says, I thought it was a side effect of the mega regimen of medications. No, it's not a side effect, Rod. Quite frankly, Oh, they thought it was a sound effect, not a side effect. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I guess, obviously when it comes to social media, you see the tip of the iceberg. You don't see, like the person when they're gluttonously consuming Chinese food. You don't see the person when they're fighting with their parents. You don't see the person when they're having a bad day. You just see them at the best moments of their life, I guess, when they're on social media. Someone says, you eat a ton of food on stream and fight with your parents on social media. Yeah, most people. Most people don't show themselves at their worst. Most people try to give you a snapshot of their lives at their best. I almost choked on steak once, and then I made a video reading out personal and revealing texts. It's pretty juicy. It's pretty juicy. Yeah, thank you, Orad. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, I guess. I'm hoping they develop it into a documentary or a movie or something like that someday. I'm hoping to get a movie made. Somebody says, indeed, his content is juicy, Orad. Indeed, it is. Oh. Somebody says, I don't want to see you and your mom fight, but I cannot deny the excitement knowing you guys brawl it out sometimes offline. Good things could be more exciting. Yeah, I mean, some people say, obviously I need a new storyline arc. Some good days. I need some a good day storyline arc. Something to freshen up my content. Maybe I can meet a friend or a romantic partner who will make this content a little bit more exciting. Because right now my content has gotten rather boring, to be perfectly honest with you, and it's time for me to find a romantic partner and some friends to freshen this up. Because this content is stale and boring. It's time for me to find a bad bitch. A bad bitch. It's time for me to find a bad bitch. Somebody says, you can change your my mom is the villain, my mom is the bane of my existence narrative and create something like the satellite man is the villain. Elon Musk with his artificial intelligence is the villain. Elon Musk is the reason my life is this way. Blame Elon Musk, not my mom. My psychiatrist says, I used to say, blame God. Blame God for your life being this way. Stop blaming your mother. Blame God. Blame Elon Musk. Stop blaming your mother. It's easy to blame your mother though, because I'm dependent on her. Somebody says, you don't want to mess with the satellite man. He has lasers. Lord knows I do. Somebody please save Andrew. Is there a woman out there who wants to date me? Send me a woman who wants to live my life for me like my mother. Send me a woman who likes to have control over a man. And, yeah, my psychiatrist told me to blame God. That's not fair. Somebody says blaming God is better than blaming my parents. It's more constructive, I guess. So he says it's closer to the real culprit, which is, I guess, it's genetics, not it's nurture, not nature. No, it's nature, not nurture, or whatever. I mean, some people say the bullies in middle and high school, obviously very much traumatized me, and they cursed me, and they caused this mental health disease. But at this point, just I mean, it could potentially be genetics too. Some people think it's nature, not nurture. So yeah, it just blame the bullies, blame God, don't blame my mother. Somebody says God doesn't exist, but your mother does. Blame. I guess the point. Well, I think that was the psychiatrist's point. I think the psychiatrist was an atheist. I think he didn't believe in God, and he was trying to say. I mean, because I remember he had a book on his shelf, The God Delusion, and I remember he seemed like he was just an atheist. And I remember he also had something where he said, I mentioned 666, and I was on train car 666, and I asked him, do you think, obviously I need to attend church again and find God? Do I think? And he said, it's the luck of the draw. There's a train car 646, 656, 666, 676. He said it's ideas of reference. God doesn't, basically he said God doesn't exist. Somebody says the blame game gets no one nowhere. There's really no scientific evidence supporting the existence of any God, basically. Which is kind of unfortunate, because it would be good to see good people go to heaven like myself, and bad people get punished and go to hell. But, it is what it is, man. I guess it could always be worse. I could be in a death camp in some third world country, which I'm not. I'm just creating social media all day long at my mother's house in solitary confinement. I could be getting tortured in a death camp, getting beaten with bamboo sticks. So I guess it could always be worse, right? Somebody says, in heaven with Jesus, we're all high functioning. Yes. Somebody says, you're not in solitary confinement. You can leave anytime you want. Your mom isn't out there with a gun holding you at gunpoint saying, post on social media all day long. It's anxiety. It's agoraphobia. My chains are internal, not maternal. My parents are doing nothing to keep me at home isolated. I'm choosing to do it. Somebody says a cooking class would be great. The warden isn't out there saying, post, post, post. It's Stockholm Syndrome. Somebody says, Andrew is very creative. I believe he'd be really good at cooking. Thank you, Chiba Chiba. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Chiba Chiba. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you complimenting me on my creativity. Pete says he believes in me. I appreciate that, Pete. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. I feel like my life is just a series of bad decisions. I feel like I've made the bad decision, bad decision after bad decision after bad decision, and like really, I couldn't. I guess I've made some good decisions, too, but I've made a lot of bad decisions too. You know what I mean? 6 inpatients in the house. That's a gigantic number, man. 6. The Lord said 6. The Lord said 6. Hey, Dave. Fist bump to Dave. How you doing? 6, 6, 6. I was dating a woman, and I asked the Lord on a scale from 1 to 10, how much is she a sinner? And the Lord said 6. That made me believe she was sent here by the devil. That made me believe she isn't good. That made me believe she is sent here by the devil. Go away, Satan. I hate you, Satan. Fist bump to Zen Zen. Fist bump to Dave. How you guys doing? Zen Zen. Zen Zen. Zen Zen. Zen Zen. Zen Zen. I got Nami tonight. Fist bumps for everybody. Fist bump for Chiba Chiba. Fist bump to Dave. Fist bump to Zen Zen. Eight inpatients in the house. That's a gigantic number, man. 8. Are there any beautiful women at NAMI? Or is it kind of a sausage fest? That's a good question, Olivia Rodrigo. There are women there. You never know. Maybe a cute woman will walk in tonight. There are some cute women there. I don't know. None seem interested in me romantically, though, if that's what you're asking. They're either dating somebody or don't seem interested. But there are some cute women there. La 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 la. So he says, what about a sugar mama? I don't think you're going to meet a sugar mama at a mental health recovery group, but you never know. Maybe you will. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll meet a sugar mama. Somebody says it's possible you can meet a sugar mama at a mental health recovery group. A lot of caring women go there. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, Rod. Maybe I can meet a sugar mama, but at this moment, I don't think that's possible. And my father drives me there too, so he kind of romance blocks me. I kind of get ashamed flirting with women around him, so he romance blocks me. It's hard to flirt when your parents are around. At least I found. Olivia Rodrigo says, I wouldn't bother going there if there's no ladies. The clock is ticking. Somebody says, Poppy is your wingman. Follow his lead. No, Poppy is not a wingman. He's a romance blocker. He's like the woman who's like your friend, who just kind of blocks you from getting romantic. He blocks you from meeting women. He shames you. No, Poppy is not good for meeting women. My mother's not good for meeting women either, for that matter. My mother's a romance blocker too. So it says your mom and dad should not be there if you're looking to meet a woman. Fair enough, Olivia Rodrigo. Fair enough. But, on that note, I don't know how to get there. I mean, I guess I could ask my father if I could practice driving there. Somebody says, even at 17 years old or 18 years old, parents are major, romance blockers. Parents kind of sabotage, you got to meet a girlfriend or a boyfriend yourself. Your parents kind of shame you. They romance block, and it's just what they do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get some more water here. So he says, unless your mom's friends are interested. So he says, have you practice driving on the parkway. That's a good idea, Dave. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. The clock is ticking. Go out there and get some women. Go out there and get some women, man. The clock keeps ticking. Go out there and get some ladies. More than one. Get 3 ladies. Get 3 girlfriends. Yeah, man. So he says 2 women will definitely let you down. You need a backup. You need 3 girlfriends. All right. Well, let's start with meeting 1. It's been years and I can't even meet 1 girlfriend. So let's start with 1, and hopefully we can evolve to 2. Let's start with 1. Beggars can't be choosers. Why are we getting me 3 girlfriends when I can't even meet 1 for myself? 1 is fine. It's been 3 years or 4 years or 5 years or I feel like I've been involuntarily celibate for my entire fucking life. So it's been like I've been an incel for like my whole life. That's even more. Yeah, man. Hey, IQ not found. What is your IQ? I scored a perfect 100% on my IQ test. That's an A+ on my IQ test. You know, I'm the smartest man to ever exist. A+ on my IQ test. Perfect 100%. I need 666 girlfriends. Hello, IQ. How you doing? All right, let me get my pants out of the dryer here. Yeah. Somebody asked me, IQ says he's fine. How is it going? It's going well, IQ. It's going well. Eight inpatients, man. I think my mom is mad at me. Somebody says, you would always think when she left she was with the Foo Fighters. You would text like crazy. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, oh Rod? She says she doesn't know what she's talking about. Yeah, it was confusing. That was confusing. I didn't understand your text. It was quite confusing. Somebody says, you can treat your girlfriend like your mom. They are not your mama. Your girlfriend is not your mama. It's your romantic partner. Somebody says, you can't accuse your girlfriend of being a sadistic persecutor and accuse her of living a luxurious life when she's gone. You gotta find a romantic partner, man. You gotta go out there and find romance. Go out there and find romance. Oh, all right, guys. Any last questions, or should I wrap up this live stream here? All right, guys. Adios, amigos and amigas. Peace out. No, Dave, I have not taken the Lamictal yet. I have not taken the Lamictal yet. Not yet. Oh, IQ Not Found gave me a sad face. He doesn't want me to wrap up just yet. Okay, ask me a question. Ask me a question, IQ Not Found. How old am I? I am 37 years old, IQ Not Found. Yeah, so somebody wants to know about the event. You know, obviously this Wednesday we're going to be doing a show on Discord, and it's gonna be hosted on Rusty Trombone's channel, and it's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge, guys. It's gonna be huge. guys. Adios, amigos and amigas. Peace out.